an Aussie hero, David Warner. He's been in scintillating form, and remember, the Australians are playing a one-day series at the moment in the Middle East against Pakistan. They're 4-0 up, and Warner and Smith aren't there. They've gone and visited the team, but now they're here playing the IPL. Now the big question really, David Warner's started in scintillating form. Does he, for you, walk straight into that side?
For me, he walks into any team. You know, it doesn't matter what country. I know he can only play for one country, but if you were picking a player to open the batting in all formats, David Warner would be that player. You know, whatever you think of David Warner, whatever you think of what he's done on the field, off the field, he is an incredible cricketer, an incredible batsman, and no question in my eyes that Warner strolls straight back into that Aussie team. I know Khawaja's played nicely at the top. I know Aaron Finch has found form again, but I think it'll be Khawaja, Finch and David Warner in the top three. Now the question mark for me is Steve Smith. You know, Steve Smith, again, an incredible player. We've seen that over the years. But I look at the way that Steve Smith and that elbow is, you know, he's clearly got a problem with the elbow. Does he get straight back into that Australian one-day team? And Aaron Finch just recently said there's going to be some tricky positions under grabs. There's going to be some, well, there you go. When the side is playing so well, it's selection going to be difficult. No matter who it is, it's an incredible tough decision. Whatever balance you go with in that 15-man squad, there are going to be some very unlucky blokes out there. Now that could be a message to some of the players that have been playing. You know, the likes of Peter Hanscom's come in and played quite nicely. But I look at Steve Smith and I just wonder if Australia, if he goes well here and he smashes it to all parts, he hasn't had an opportunity yet for Rajasthan, they'll probably take him to the World Cup. If he struggles a little bit here, I just wonder if they'll think, wait a minute, there'll be a county or two or three or four or five that would grab Steve Smith. There's lots of four-day games around June and July leading into the Ashes series. And I just wonder if they'll be smart and think, would we do without Steve Smith in the World Cup to prepare Steve Smith better to be in that Ashes by allowing him to go and play 5, 6 or 7 four-day games in a county with the red ball, get that elbow spot on. I think at this stage you can possibly miss Steve Smith for the World Cup and still have success, but I don't see them having success in the Ashes without Steve Smith. So they've got to get that elbow right and they've got to get him in form for the longer format of the game.